Welcome back, Crit Warriors. Last week we had a small little detour adventure to help a little gnome who seemed fairly capable get back find a lost family heirloom. While you guys waited for the new date that a ship would come in, since tides and just weather and environment was not very nice for anyone, especially for you guys if you're going to be on rowboats. So it took about 5 to 6 days, and then so in about 2 days' time, the ship is according to the scouts left over by the house. The ship will be up there.
Just to clarify then, Kevin, does that mean we have 4 days left on the in-game extra DM inspiration?
Yeah.
I just want to make sure we're keeping track of that.
Yes.
Cool. And we made it back to the town, okay, without after leaving the after shattering a bunch of birds.
After disrupting the ecosystem.
I killed a lot of birds.
You guys killed a lot of things. I don't think you touched the crabs that were starting to swarm up from the bottom. But
it's not D&D unless you're disrupting the ecosystem.
Right?
I mean, a catapult through a flock of birds. It's kind of disruptive.
Yeah, he did.
All right, cool. So we made it back okay with
Yeah, well, I threw up in the ocean and fed the fishes, so it all balances out.
The crabs get to eat the dead birds now.
There you go.
I don't think there's anything left of those dead birds.
No, those birds are decimated. I did almost max damage with that shatter spell, and it was
you did about 3. You did almost like 4 times your health.
All right,
yeah.
Y'all remember that scene in Shrek when Fiona was singing and the bird tried to match her too, and it just
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened. I just the entire flock.
All of them.
Level 2 shatter.
I may need to some point repopulate that map.
Cool. So we make it back to town. Have we didn't collect the?
I thought we did.
You did.
Did we collect the money and everything?
Yeah, I think I asked.
Yeah, I think I asked. 350
Okay.
gold.
Right. It was 350.
Yes. 150 on. I believe it was 150 up front, and then 200 on return.
Okay. So it's 87 gold and 5 silver per person.
Nice.
how much? What?
87 gold and 5 silver. 87 and a half.
7 gold, 5 silver. Got it. Yeah, write that down just in case.
Is that? Are we getting that now, or is that when we complete it?
Just go ahead and write it down now.
Yeah.
Sweet.
And I'm glad I'm doing milestone.
Oh yeah, no. Side
Because
quest.
if they got back and you guys are like a level ahead of them, then
Nice. I'm rich. I
you
hear that, Pupper. I'm rich.
I mean, I wouldn't mind it.
I'm not doing too shabby for myself right now.
I'm rich.
So, hey, Reeble, what's so important about the fishing rod?
Well,
Oh,
it was my great grandfather's. He disappeared. It was kind of his signature piece of gear he always carried with him.
Is it just a fishing rod, or does it do something?
It is just a fishing rod. It was a specially made one. The old wharf master here. It was a gift for helping him out many years ago, or many moons ago, I would say.
You catch any?
I rolled to pickpocket the rod off. No, I'm joking. I don't do that.
Quick, stuff it in my bag! Stuff it in my bag!
You catch any big holes with
Are
them?
you sure you want to betray this person?
No.
No,
I'm
we're
not
obviously joking.
I'm a
I
man
know.
of honor. And Sheldon can't pickpocket the rod off of him, and he hasn't put it in the bag yet, so no one can forget about it.
Actually, my sleight of hand is +4. Like,
Cute.
I probably could.
That's cute. That's cute. My sleight of hand is... What is my sleight of hand? Where the fuck is it?
Mine's +2.
That's +7. That's not bad.
Again, you forget I'm super dexy for a 450-pound turtle.
I'm actually pretty dexy too for a big bull man.
That's your new name.
That's right. And then I gave my expert self-expertise.
Big bull man.
Big bull man.
Big bull man.
Right.
I don't got any food up here. No food. Well,
Poppy!
not, no food. Sorry, got a pupper on my lap. Attention hound.
You ever catch any big hauls with that fishing rod?
Yeah, what's the tensile strength of the string on there?
Well, it is
It's a
made.
joke, Kevin. You don't have to answer that.
I'm just asking if he got anything big with it.
I don't know. Legends say. There's been a legend around here where a couple sea monsters have been tangled up by him. But
So you said we have a couple days.
you guys have about 2 to 3 days.
Cool. I would like to go. In that time, I'd like to go back to the merchant in town that has the soul glass and the drift globe, and I don't remember the merchant's name.
Oh, her name was
Madam Merchantina.
I don't remember her real name.
Who needs real name?
I shall use a substitute name for now because I should have gone back and listened to that episode.
It's fine.
It's her pseudo name.
But I do remember she's a halfling.
She's no Gilmore, so it's okay.
No one's no Gilmore.
Nobody can replace Gilmore.
Except for Gilmore.
Pumat Soul's fun though.
Pumat Soul's great.
Kevin,
I
you just
haven't,
like
I haven't started season 2 yet. I don't know who Matt Soul is.
I'm like midway through it.
Is he the new Gilmore?
Yes.
Sort of.
The Mighty Nine?
Yes.
Nice.
He has a real charm to him. It's great.
He's a big cow person.
Right. So, the merchant's name is Shanna Buffinpond.
Shanna Boffinboff?
Boffinpond. But Boffinboff, yes.
Write that down, Kevin.
Boffinbot. I got it. It's fine. We're good.
Buffalo.
Yeah, I'd like to go back to that shop and talk to her and peruse wares, and I've got some things to sell.
Yeah, I'll go too.
Okay.
Unless we need to check in with the council or anything.
No, you don't need to go check in the council yet.
I got some spending cash. I got some walking around money.
Tell you this, I'm done buying potions just to hand them out to you guys. I got things I want.
What are you doing?
I need to
You
get
need
some.
Alright.
to learn or something? Do you want some extra money?
No, I'm good. I need to get some turtle wax.
For the show?
Yeah, I need to buff out all that bird shit.
Really? I think it makes it look kind of rustic.
From here, it's about like this is like an hour's walk as well too, so it's not too far. Are you guys all going as a group then?
Sure, I want to hear about these things called stores. I'm not quite sure what they are.
All right.
No, fuck it, let's do a little bit of shopping. I have money to burn now.
Shopping episode.
Yeah. the bane of Travis.
Frog is bored.
Let's pull a Tiberian Stormwind and just derail the campaign for 3 hours because I have 15 things I need to do.
That was wow, man. That was.
Oh God.
Tiberius was a rough character.
He was so bad. He was so Travis.
I love Tiberius as a character, but all the crap that he needed to do.
Yeah.
That's another campaign. Let's
Yeah. All right. So
I'm just
you
gonna
guys walk.
I'm just gonna like bust open the doors. Shanna!
Oh hi! Hi, Tara.
I brought friends this
Good
time.
to see you. Ah, I see you brought the rest of your friends.
Yeah,
This is I guess they are.
this is Alexis, and this is Terry, and this is Big Cowman.
Hi, my name is Shannon Bothenpon. Nice to meet you, gal. Nice to meet you. And she's going to she's going to thoroughly shake each of your hand, like the two-handed shake. It's good to meet you all. Good customers.
All right.
So
You
Shanna,
come back for the things that you were.
yeah, what do you have new?
What new stuff do I have?
I'm still very interested in that Soul Glass and that Drift Club.
Oh yeah, the Soul Glass is actually the Soul Glass is the name of the shop.
Oh, I thought that was the got it.
Gonna buy your shop, man. Gonna squeeze her out.
You can't have the shop.
No, I am
That's the
interested
thing
in that.
up.
I am interested in that Drift Club though.
All right. The Drift Globe was worth about 400, I believe. Yeah, so he's going to pull out this. Where is the magic items? Should be under equipment.
Hey, I have to go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Do I have anything worth selling right now?
I've got some wolf pelts and some wolf skulls.
Well, I say anything that a magic.
I thought you sold all that up at.
I didn't.
I got some chainmail. And
Oh yeah, because I did say that they were offering up there at the for basically monster parts, and the monster stuff was up at the burrow.
Oh. Well,
I believe I'm sure I did mention that.
that's handy.
We don't have to go through that right now. I'll shoot you a message with everything I want to sell, and we can do that later.
I will
Okay.
be going to grab my DMG. I'll be right back.
He wants to get the prices for stuff. I know. I just thought we did that up at the burrow a few weeks ago.
I did.
You might have meant to message me that, but you forgot.
Got it. I'll do that now. It's totally fine.
Yeah, we'll get that done now.
Totally don't need to do that right now.
How many pelts and skulls do you have?
Three pelts, 2 skulls, and then I've got a bunch of random other stuff too. So I'm just gonna shoot you a message on Discord.
Okay, for now, take off the pelts and skulls, and then add. Let's see. So 3 pelts, 60, and then the 2 skulls would be about. You know what? Just add 100 gold.
Cool.
We'll make it easy.
Yeah, it works for me.
We'll get that out of the way, and then your other stuff, which I think you picked up like a bunch of. You might have picked up just a bunch of miscellaneous weapons and miscellaneous.
Yeah,
stuff.
I've got a bunch of just miscellaneous stuff that I want to sell off, but we don't have to roleplay it at all.
I can tell you right now that pile of shit that you have in your thing is going to be worth nothing.
I also have my original rapier that I'm selling.
Yeah. Oh, your original rapier. Okay, so that one.
Because now I have the +1. I also have a fish.
Probably sell that.
I have a red snapper that's like rotting inside of my bag. And like I've also got a bunch of
And
bugs.
right now it's with the fermentation process. It hasn't quite rotted yet.
What about those dire wolf pelts that we got? Or did we sell those already?
He just sold them.
I mean, that's what we were retconning.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so if you want to sell the if you want to sell the rapier, to buy it off you for 20 gold.
Cool. Yeah, that's perfect for me.
So I got a little something, so I'm going to be looking through it for some uncommon magical items.
Are you looking through? Is that the DMG guide or is that Wild Mount?
Oh, yeah, it's Wild Mount.
It's where the guy at the Wild Mount.
I'm not going to do anything legendary, Kevin. I don't expect this person.
I know, but also some of the legendary, some of the other stuff is specific to that world.
I mean, I'm just going to be looking at probably like rare attunements probably out of my price, or rare items are probably out of my range anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm not really going to be looking at them.
Like one of the things I did mention earlier was a rare potion when you were shopping because she had one thing that was there that was rare.
Which one was it?
That was a potion of heroism.
Right. That's
which is 520 gold just for a single potion.
And I need to look up what that does. Give me a second.
And
essentially for I think it's like 10 hours, or for 10 hours, someone gets a bless without concentrating.
Gain 10 temporary hit points that last for 1 hour. For the same duration, you're under the effect of the bless spell. And
yeah.
That's why I didn't write it down. I was not interested. And how much did you say the drift globe was?
One is worth 400 gold.
So, Shanna, this drift globe.
Ah, yeah. So you're still interested in that?
I'm so interested in it. You know, I've got these inset turtle eyes, and I can't really see in the dark.
I hate that.
What if I tell you some jokes? Would that help on the price? Could I? Where? Can you meet me in the middle somewhere?
What were you thinking?
Could you do 300?
Since you are a returning customer, how about this?
I mean, I don't want to shell out a lot of money.
Good one, good one. How about this? If you guys help spread the word,
It's just a Gilmore deal.
it is, it totally is.
Throw in a health potion and you got a deal.
All right. For now, we'll start off with 20% off. That'll bring it down. That'll bring down the price. I'll do 300 for now. But your future purchases, if you guys can do spread the word,
Yeah.
Sure.
I do have the high quality stuff, but unfortunately, since I am a small time shop right now, many people go over towards some of the other shops one of the other shops around here who is, let's just say the owner's just a little bit of a douche. I don't know I don't know what he sat on that is just stuck up his ass, but
Well, Shanna, I like you. We're coming here, and we're gonna bring some people with us.
all right.
I know this cat guy would love you.
But just try not to let him play with some of the magical yarns around here.
Can I ask? I'm looking for a really nice. Well, I'm thinking a short sword for a ranger, right? That's one of her.
Do you not have a short sword?
No, I do not.
I'll
Oddly
give you a
enough.
short sword.
Well, I've got a quarterstaff, but I want to buy a nice one. Is it a fine at least, or?
I mean, it's
I've got a hand axe and I've got a quarterstaff, but I don't have a short sword. I think I need one, or maybe a bastard sword, or whatever else interesting things he has.
All right, I'm looking at fucking vestiges of divergence here. That's not happening.
Yeah, you're not getting any of those. I'm sorry.
At least not yet.
Maybe some point later in the campaign. Maybe.
If I'm lucky.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull the fish out of my. I'm gonna pull the snapper out of my bag and just kind of like plop it on the counter. That's for you. You earned it.
Thank you.
She just said she liked that.
She's just gonna take it up by the tail, just.
Now you be careful. That guy was a feisty guy. He was a real kicker.
Oh yes, I can tell. I can tell by the way he's wiggling that he's feisty, but it's not wiggling.
Feisty a good while ago.
I just don't want it to rot in my bag.
I know
I have books and ashes.
Luckily, it's not rotting yet, but it still has that.
The fishiness.
It's fishy.
Yeah.
Making all the other items smell like fish.
She's going to get like a special bag and just plop it in.
A bag of fishery?
Might last longer than this.
Well, I have some chainmail to sell.
Yeah, I also have my old leather to sell. My old leather
Alright.
armor. There's nothing special about it.
But you can turn it into something special. And that's what's special.
Okay.
I'm trying to sell it here.
It's special to someone.
It's not special yet, but in the right hands.
I'm gonna
You
take
know,
the
he wants
leather
some-
armor off of Tara and be like, oh my god, this is so amazing. I want to make a charisma check. Please let me make a charisma check to sell this leather armor for more money than it's worth.
I will let you make a charisma check, yes. Straight charisma.
That's fine with me. Nat 1.
It was a fish.
For that.
It's
It was a
the
fish.
Roll again. I'm burning a luck point for you.
You flew too close to the sun.
All right, that's better. That's 18.
I mean, it is fine handiwork. I will say that it's fine. It is very finely made. Yes. Unfortunately, though, it is only worth it. It is if you were to sell it, it would only be worth 10 gold. But
Well, with that attitude,
I can do some work with it if you want.
Ooh. Just make it into better.
And it is in fairly good condition. It is actually made of very fine materials. I may be able to push this. What are you looking for, to be specific?
Terry, I think that's a you question.
Terry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking at stuff.
If I were to improve on this, what
Yes.
are you looking for?
Well, I was hoping to get an armor class of 18.
Ring
No,
of
I mean,
protection.
No, I've got the Mariner's armor right now that was given to me. Thank you very much.
What's your AC at?
17 right now.
Look for a ring of protection.
Oh, okay. Would that be better than like getting hide or?
Well, because
teacher.
if the Mariner's armor is already pretty solid, the ring of
Okay.
protection would just take an attunement slot on, and it's just a ring.
Okay, I'm down with that. But I can sell my old leather armor to her for whatever she gives me. I don't care.
All right.
say, madam,
Seeing as that you have some fairly nicely made Mariner's armor. Let's see, yeah, so I could do 10 gold for this, 10 gold.
Fine.
I may make a project out of this later, though.
And Shanna, do you have a ring of protection?
No. Oh,
No, I'm asking Shanna if she has any.
right.
Shanna. Let me see.
And perhaps
She's going to go to the back room and start looking through her inventory.
Nat 20 that.
Would it?
Kevin, Nat
Would a
20.
short? Would a long sword be better than a short sword? to
I don't
purchase?
think.
Oh.
I don't think for you.
Well, it's the
Short sword's finesse.
rolling some dice to see
Oh, is it?
basically what she has back there.
Yeah, I know, Kevin.
'Cause-
Terry, I have a short sword and I have a long sword, so whichever you want, I'll just give to you. I think a short sword would be better for a ranger.
Probably.
it just
Yeah.
depends. Do you want to be a long range or short range is the thing.
No, I got a long range, so yeah, that's a good idea. Let's go with a short sword.
You got it. I love Derns' typing face.
What's the deal about finesse weapons?
You have to have
that's what I'm-
proficiency to use them.
Well,
I
it's not
do.
even that. Finesse lets
Use
you
your
do
dex modifier.
dexterity compared to strength.
Yeah.
Okay, so it means I get more hits with a finesse weapon than because I have a high dex.
Yeah, you're better with finesse. Things like rangers and rogues, they're good with finesse weapons.
Right. Okay, makes sense.
Yeah, you're not gonna see a rogue wielding like a great battle axe.
That'd be cool.
I mean, if I can get a longsword that Kevin says is a finesse weapon, it's entirely up to the DM's discretion. Would totally use a finesse longsword.
Well, but just
For some custom made.
I mean, yeah, a long finesse weapon is called a rapier, I believe.
Yeah, that does a D8, but you can't two-hand it to do a D10 of damage.
It doesn't have the martial.
But it's not light.
Hey, madam, I'm looking for a very particular pair of new boots.
Oh, she's looking for rings right now. She's in the back.
She's in the
Looking
back.
for particularly me a little bit less noticeable as I'm moving about.
What do you do? Oh, I didn't know that button did that. Hold on, I want to play with this for a minute.
Kevin, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
I'm rolling inventory right now.
Cool. Originally, I'm asking if you have boots of elven kind.
Yes, I know. I hinted at that. Maybe.
So I'm gonna get rid of the leather since I sold it to you.
Yep.
Are you in the shop just swinging your short sword, just like practicing?
Oh, that's why.
Once I finally start getting my levels in fighter, I will be set.
Terry, you need to find some armor for the wolf. That's where it's clutch.
Ooh.
Time to talk to a blacksmith.
Yep.
Okay, what does that do?
Excuse me, sir. I would like some wolf armor.
Oh, you mean like armor made from a wolf?
No,
no.
for a wolf. Quite the opposite.
I mean, I
See
got
this
some
wolf?
cow armor.
See this wolf? Armor it.
I mean, I got some cow armor. I could fit you with it pretty well.
Just armored cow. Plate mail.
Ooh. I like that you're not playing into the cow stereotypes.
I made that a mental note. Got some pride.
Okay, there's that. Okay. Let me just run this. Okay, that needs to be re-rolled because that's the same thing.
Well, does she have my boots? I want my boots, Kevin.
Your booties?
I need the D4.
I mean, do you see my cloak? The boots I'm thinking about, it would go perfectly with my cloak.
The
I
boots?
swear, if you metagame more, she will not have the boots.
Boots with the fur?
Boots with the fur.
The fur!
She hit the floor. Shout it down loud, 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 loud.
In fact, maybe there are 2 boots of elvenkind, and I could get a pair too.
And 2 rings of protection.
There you go. I like that.
Yeah.
One boot of elven kind.
You
One
each
boot.
get 1
Yeah,
boot.
no, I'm not looking for 1 boot. I'm looking for a pair.
2 pair.
I have a pair. They're both right feet.
Oh.
God damn it.
I'm sorry, she has only 2 left.
I think I can fix that, but it's going to take a little bit of finagling. All right, we're going to need a necromancer, and we're going to need to chop off my left leg and reattach it with a right leg from somebody else's body that's the same size.
What could
Or-
possibly go wrong?
Or just find another merchant that has 2 left boots.
There you go. I'll buy one off you at half price and buy the other off of the other person at half price.
If only I was left-footed. You have any boots that fit hooves?
With hooves, you think you'd be really well set up without footwear, but that's just me.
That's what's nice about magic items is they conform to your body.
Mm.
Wouldn't it? Rings with the fur.
Boat with the fur.
No,
Jeans with the jeans.
Turns, you can stop that. It's already.
What are
gonna be
you?
stuck.
We're gonna get demonetized.
No, it's already going to be stuck in my head.
I mean, you are a bard.
Yeah, I am not that kind of bard. Otherwise, you
Oh,
would
with
have
that
been
attitude.
otherwise you would have been seduced sessions ago.
Who says I'm not?
Green and scaly, that's your type, huh?
Wow.
That's it. I'm having sex with everybody.
That's it. That's it. I doth decree.
You drove me to this.
You made this happen.
No, thank you.
And all I can stand is like
The portal it did not go well.
Yeah, my plus 11 to persuasion will say otherwise turns.
This is not something you can roll for.
So did I get a ring of protection, or he's still thinking about
Kevin's
it?
still rolling.
I'm still one more thing I'm adding.
still rummaging in the back. You hear like things fall over and like a cat screech.
I would like.
Get back in your cage.
I would like 6 rings of protection.
I would like a nose ring of protection.
Oh, that's so great! Yes.
I like that. That's perfect.
New mission:
exactly
get
what
Volthrak a
Volthrak
nose ring.
I'm up for it, actually.
Lucky dogs.
A nose ring of fire breathing.
Oh.
You just have to breathe through your nose really hard, and it lights up.
My pizza is here, so I will be right back.
Okay,
Can I have a
I have
pizza?
my stuff out of the way.
Can I have a piece of pizza?
Can I have a piece? Slide it through the computer.
What? Oh, good. Yeah, bring me a plate, will you? Would you?
God damn, it's stuck in my head. I hate that song.
What song is that?
No, don't. It's gone. We're done. Stop.
I got Stacy's mom stuck in my head the other day.
See,
just
that's
out of
actually a
nowhere.
decent song, though.
Yeah, no, it was out of nowhere though. Haven't heard it in a while.
I hate when that happens. You get a song stuck out of nowhere in your head, but you don't remember all the words to that song.
Can't you see the girl for me?
Actually, I didn't realize this. I have a hunting trap.
Yeah, you've sprung them multiple times.
Oh, that's right. Back
It's like
the other
a-
day.
It's like a bear trap.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. All right.
When she comes out,
Turns to get back now.
when she comes out of the back room, she's got to be all like partially smoking. Like,
We can do our stuff before Jones gets back, Kevin.
All right. Well, took a little effort to get some of the stuff out, and she isn't smoking and all that, but cat hair as well too. She found neighbor's stray cat.
she's got like things sticking out of her hair.
Thanks.
Kind of, like trying, like you heard the screech of a cat, like just he's trying to chase it out of this back room.
It's not even hers.
It's not even hers.
All right, what's the status on my boots?
Well, the boots we may have actually. That potion, that ring of protection that you mentioned. I believe I found that as well too. Through all the clanging and cluttering of trying to get that stray cat out of my shop.
Awesome. How much for said
So,
ring of
let me
protection?
go over the whole of stuff I found in the back room. First, she's going to pull a scroll out. And let me see. Oh, wait, crap. Well, I need this anyways.
Is this a deep dish pizza?
Yeah,
From where?
Zachary.
Ugh.
What?
Ugh.
Get over yourself. God.
Durns, we need to go to Chicago and get you a real deep dish.
I've been to Chicago.
Did you get real
And have real
deep?
deep
Did you get
dish.
real deep dish?
Yeah.
And you
I
and you
know
still
it's better
and you
than
still like
Zachary's.
Zachary's?
I know it's better than Zachary's.
But for
Everything-
here, it's not bad.
Everything's better than Zachary's. What deep dish?
I don't know. I like their sauce, and their crust isn't bad.
They use flour.
Yeah?
Cornmeal. Deep dish gets cornmeal.
I don't know about
All
that.
right. So she's going to pull a small little scroll. This here. Don't get many of these, actually. Don't get many of them.
Ooh,
I
what is it?
have a scroll that has a spell on it. Leomin's Tiny Hut. She's going to place it there.
Is that a one use scroll, or is that the you learn the spell and it goes in your spell book?
You could either ritually learn this. You can either learn the spell, yes, but you would need you would need the feat ritual caster.
Right. I'm thinking for Aish.
And it's, yeah, this is something that he could do. Yes, I would. That he could do it and then just cast it from his book.
Right.
Or
it could just be a use it. And
it's a
burn.
single, or it would be a single use, but you would still need the 10 minutes and everything else to set it up.
Right. Okay.
So you have that. She's gonna pull out from a small little
Bailey.
It's a small little
Go.
ace that that a ring would be in, but instead you're going to see an emerald in there. But it shines and it looks like it shimmers almost like the water itself. We have here what is known as an elemental gem. If you would like more information, please ask. Please ask.
I mean, I'm interested, but I'm really more interested in just
About it.
boots. Because my prospects may be
We'll get to your stuff. Give me a second. I'm going through the stuff as I found it.
All right. My bad.
Then she's going to pull out a quiver, but it's full of very finely crafted arrows.
Ooh.
They resemble the these are very finely crafted. In fact, they've been embedded with some magical properties that would bypass any of that sort of natural resistance that things have.
Interesting. How much?
So, like your crossbow bolts, Alexis, these are +1 arrows.
Mm.
Which there's about 20 of them, and they're about worth 5 gold each. Now, you two. The elven woman named Terry, I believe, right? And then Alexis, the very hairy one.
Oh, he gets
my God.
he gets hairier.
I said your name too loud, Alexis.
I'm sorry. It's a little hard to hear you.
No. My grandma has an Alexa.
Oh,
He set it off.
Yes, I did.
um,
I heard it in the background. I was like, I even say your name. But so for you, Alexis.
Just Alex is fine, thank you.
She's going to pull out two very finely crafted boots that look very similar to your cloak, with the engravings and everything.
Excellent. How much are
I
you?
heard how much nagging that was back there, though. When I was back there, and how much you really wanted them. I almost thought of just leaving them. I did see them there. I almost thought of just leaving them because you weren't being patient.
That would have been very mean.
Would have been very mean, but it would have taught you a lesson.
It would have. But Shanna's a good girl. Ain't you, Shanna?
Yes,
I'm just trying to charm the crap out of her.
To at least the ones who were going to help me out. I did consider that as well too. You guys were helping me out, so I did look for a few things in particular for you guys. So we have the boots of Elvenkind here. Now, she's going to pull out another little ring case, and this one's going to have a very finely engraved silver ring as well too, with countless magic runes on it. And scriptures in like multiple different languages. This is my last ring of protection until I start either getting some more supplies to make them, or commissioning, or someone brings in the stuff for me to commission a ring. She's going to place it on the counter.
So, how much would you
And
like?
then I do have a few more things, actually.
So how much for the ring of protection?
We'll get to that in a second. Let me finish going through the inventory
Alright.
of stuff I found.
Okay. This is the point where she pulls out Whisper.
She's going to pull out a very finely crafted potion. I did find a greater healing potion, my last one as well too. Going to place that there. She's going to also pull out
A loaded gun.
no.
Janie's got a gun.
It's like a small little pouch, like steel pouch with
A steel pouch?
yeah, that's been wrapped around with countless pieces of rope just to keep it all together in the pouch form. And it's going to have a very finely engraved reddish metal like stamp where all the ropes come together with a line going through it, and then a circle that doesn't go all the line that kind of goes through the middle of the line. This here is Keotan's ointment. It has 5 uses.
What ointment?
Keotan's.
I don't know what those are.
What does it do?
Let me tell you. when you apply this ointment, or it is edible as well too, if someone takes like a small little bite out, like small, just eats a little bit of it. It cures, it heals you about the same amount as a little bit more than what a potion, regular potion would. But the great thing about this is that if you're poisoned or have any sort of disease, it will cure that.
Yeah.
That's rather handy.
Sounds pretty nice.
I know, I don't have many of these. I only. You guys are esteemed guests now. I'm trying to go looking a little bit further in the back to see what interesting things we would have.
They're difficult to make, I imagine.
Fairly difficult, yes. This one here took me about almost 3 months to make.
Well, I can see why. So I think we're very
I
interested
also have,
in the.
I also have a few more things.
Oh, perfect! I love more things.
I believe it's on this table. Okay, yeah, there's no picture of it. But she is going to pull out like a tannish gray potion that just swirls and it kind of pulses a little bit as well too. I also have a potion of hill giant strength. And one more thing, or two more things. She's going to pull out another potion that almost is, it's almost like looks like air that is condensing and then expanding and recondensing. I also have a potion of gaseous form. A little bit on the rarer side to get and make. Takes a little bit more effort, just like the ointment. And she's going to pull out. Alexis, I think you'll like this. Where are they? Did I? I might have. Oh, yeah, I did. I went past it by a lot. She's going to pull out these very finely crafted spectacles as well, too.
Are they gorgeous glasses?
Yes.
Gorgeous glasses?
So Gorge is another character I have, and he bought the lenses of minute seeing.
Eyes of minute seeing.
Eyes of minute seeing to because he thought that it would make him read or allow him to read.
Yeah.
But that's not how reading works. But he thought they did, so that's what he had.
These here, when you take a closer look at something, really allow you to see things that are not seen at first.
That's rather handy. I'll very much appreciate you bringing all these fantastic items out, but I'm on a very limited budget, and I'm kind of got a one-track mind.
Well, hold on, Alexis. Let's see what we can do, Shanna. I think we definitely want the boots and the ring, and I'm really interested in that Kyotum's Ointment. Sorry, my voice wasn't deep enough. Here we go. Ointment.
That's all right. Field thumbs ointment, yes.
Ointment. Yeah. And then we're always in the market for more healing potions. So what could you do? What could you do as like a group rate on those 4 items? And don't
Let me
forget,
do this.
I'll tell you some jokes.
Yes, I do know that. Let me do the calculations.
Because who don't love
So,
jokes?
I just got all that at the end. Now I actually need to go all the way up to God.
There.
Here we go. Contact check. All right. All right, so it does require 2 and it's rare. No. Now let me just do. Now that I got the prices, let me do the math and take off the. Because you guys do have a 20% discount as well too. See, taking care of that, those items out of this. If I were to take off the 20% off of that, then we would end up with 10, yeah. Okay. I can do that. Yeah, I can do that. So, because you are returning customers, you also are now going to be helping me get a little bit more, spreading the word out about my wares, about my shop. So, total first was 1150. After I took off the 20%, that is 920. Though, because you are returning customers and Sheldon,
Yes.
such a nice person, yes. And hopefully, everyone here can be as patient as Sheldon is.
Yeah, I
I'm
won't,
doing this.
I won't bring Alex next time.
I haven't been that bad, have I?
You may not realize it, but you've been slightly anxious. You've been slightly. Have you not noticed yourself pacing around as much as you have? You need to
Sorry, what?
relax.
Cannot turn my computer up any louder. No, I can't. Never mind. I'm sorry. Have I what?
Oh, you haven't been noticing, but you've been slightly pacing around.
I've always been patient, madam. I'm sorry.
I know. That's why I'm hoping, in good faith, that you will learn. You will learn a little bit more patience, even if it's just a little. In good faith to you guys, and to the ones who are going to be helping me out, I could take off 100 gold from this, and that would be 820 for all.
How much?
820.
820.
820.
Well, Shanna, I think that's a. Sorry. Shanna, I think that's a very reasonable price. Can we confer for a second?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hush!
Wow.
Now it's a stray dog in the bed.
So, Terry,
One little mug outside every time.
Terry and Derns, how much are you guys able to put toward?
I can drop about 220.
I
Okay.
can drop 100. I can drop 100.
Okay.
This is like just to like keep have some extra gold on me, basically.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to turn to Shanna, and I'm going to pull a small brown pouch out of my bag of holding. And Shanna, come over here. Come over here. I'm going to bring her over to the counter, and just like very like meticulously trying to hide it from the group. Empty out a bag of black opaque gems on the counter.
Ah, okay. First, give me a sleight of hand.
17.
Okay, and then let me ask people what are their passive perceptions.
14.
15.
Let me see here.
It should be under your skills.
12.
Okay, yeah.
So,
Let me see.
so I empty them out, and I want to try to persuade her that they're super, super valuable. So,
All right.
Shanna, I found these in a cave after we. Actually, I don't even remember where I got these. They've been in my inventory since session 1. I think I got them from the house. I found these in a haunted house, and they were incredibly like. For some reason, the ghouls and the demons and the ghosts were guarding this bag of gems. Now, if we offer these in trade, how much can you take off of that price?
Let me inspect the quality of these first. After all, business is business. Yes, I can understand that.
Just so you know, you told me that they were worth 50 gold a piece, just as a baseline.
Yeah.
How many were you?
Actually, I think you found them on. I believe you found them on one of the trolls.
Yeah, I don't remember where I found them, but they've been
I
in my
remember.
inventory
Yes,
for
I remember where because it was hidden in a bag underneath a bunch of old
Yeah,
wolf's pelts.
that sounds right. Yeah,
Yeah, because the ogres were
How many guns were there?
10.
10 of them? Ooh, God. Wow.
10 at 50. Okay.
Is as a baseline. I'm trying to make it so that
Trying
like
to upscale them a little bit.
yeah,
First,
trying to persuade her.
yeah, and give me a persuasion check then.
Fuck yeah, I will. With an 18 plus 11 is 29.
Jesus Christ.
Talking, it's what I do.
You do it very well. And what I do very well is steal things.
Oh, sorry, my 11 is performance. My persuasion is 8. So that's 18 is 26.
Okay.
Sorry. Looked at the wrong P word on the abilities list.
All right. So yeah, they are worth about 50 gold. Each of these is actually worth about 50 gold, yes. But I will say from a business point, if I were to make a profit off of this, as a businesswoman, I will say I will let them be 40 gold each. I will buy them off of you for
That's
40
less.
each. But yes, you have to remember I have to make a profit off of this.
Wow. What a...
So you're saying with my 26, I couldn't get more money out of them? I got less money?
Okay, fine. No, actually, hold on. Oh, wait. I thought of this wrong.
I'm not buying
My bad.
them, I'm selling them. and realistically, I'm trading them.
Yeah. I could make some profit off of this. Yeah.
At pawn shops, you get more for trade than you do in selling.
That's true. That is true. I remember now, actually. My brain is still just recovering from the week.
I was like, I rolled so good. How did I get less money?
I know. That's so fucked up.
You rolled so good, yes, and then I somehow accidentally messed up. That was error on my part. Yeah. I can actually make a few things up. Quality is it's fairly good, actually. And she has now like a pair of glasses on, which like with the two extra slides in front. Yeah. As she's inspecting. Yeah.
She puts on the eyes of minute seeing.
She puts on 2 pairs of eyes in minute seeing.
No, these ones are like specially made for her.
They're jeweler's glasses.
So yeah, I could do that. So you said there's 10 of them.
Yeah.
So I could take off the price of You know, yeah, I could do some stuff with this actually. I could do a good lot of things with these. So she's going to take off 600
Sweet.
for the price.
Cool. So I'll trade those in, and then Terry and Alexis can float the rest, and you guys can work it out however you want.
So just 200 left.
220 between the two of you.
All right. So I have a pair of. So I'm going to put down a gem that's worth 20 gold, and I'll throw in 100 gold, and then Terry can cover the last 100.
Okay.
What was your gem then?
It was this little blue. I found like 2 little blue gems that were worth 20 gold each. You told me
Oh yeah, that's right.
back in the house,
Yeah.
and then
That's very good quality, yeah.
this is definitely not bad. I'll take I won't go below 20 gold, but other than that, I'll trade this in for asking price.
Alright, I can do something with this. Right.
Now I'm going to put down a sack of 100 coins.
Here's my sack of 100 coins.
Alright.
Well, that just plops the sack down. Here's my 100 coins.
Voltark gets a flick in the nuts.
And this is why you don't let other players play your character.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah, I could use that. I sold one of those a few weeks ago. I can use this.
Or actually.
One of these. Yeah, the 20 gold is worth it. Easily, I can make something out of this. Alright. So. It seems we have a deal now.
It seems we do. Shanna, like always, I'm going to put my claw out and pleasure doing business with you.
It's been a pleasure to do business with you guys, and she's gonna thoroughly handshake, like the two-handed shake, and very interested in seeing what you guys do in the future, and hoping that you guys get me a little bit more.
Well, in the future, assuming everything goes well, I'm going to have a very nice boat. And we could use that, if you were looking to expand your business, we could use that boat to say ferry goods up and down the coast.
Oh, we
Well,
could.
it's not for free, nothing's ever for free, but you gave us
Yes.
such generous discounts, I'd be very more than willing to do the same.
Ah, speaking like a true businessman.
You watch people work and you pick up a thing or two.
That is true. I used to be an assistant to that old coot that kind of runs everything. That actually its heads up his ass. But
Oh, we have one of those too. Half-orc refused to wear a shirt.
well, I feel like when I met his head up his ass, he kind of only saw what he wanted to see.
He's a bit abrasive.
Yeah, let's just say he never me and him never saw eye to eye on things, and
But let's not talk ill of people who can't defend themselves.
trying to get
I do believe that concludes our business.
yeah.
We really appreciate everything you've done. Alexis has already slipped the boots on.
Are you leaving your old boots there?
No. I have put the old boots in the bag of holding.
So
You know what?
this means I've got a +1 ring of protection, right?
Yep.
So,
It's
Alexis,
+1 to AC and +1 to all your saving throws.
give me a second.
What's up? Oh, there he goes.
There we go. Sorry, I needed to step away and fully close the door because Alexa could still hear me and was still trying to talk. So,
Just call me Alex.
Alex, or Alex,
There you go.
as speaking from from business to business, making an investment, helping. Maybe this will help you out with your acquiring of a boat. And remember, friends stick together, and those acquaintances.
Birds of a feather.
Yep. And in fact, she's actually going to, as kind of a investment in you, as well too, fully for future business. She's going to give you that emerald root.
The emerald what?
The emerald.
Ooh.
The emerald, like it was the
It's an
elemental
elemental
gem.
gem.
Ah,
Water elemental gem.
Yep.
interdasting.
I will take that off her inventory.
Yeah, so the water elemental gem.
Conjures a water elemental.
Do we have control over it when it conjures?
Yeah, you has the elemental is summoned as if you cast the conjure elemental spell.
Okay. I'm not opposed.
And it's your best friend forever, and it will never die.
For an hour.
You call for it.
Forever.
Forever an hour.
Forever.
For an hour ever.
Yes.
It'll love you and listen to you for its entire hour. For the rest of its hour.
But the question is I think because of I don't think you need to concentrate on it because you're using an actual.
You just mash it on the ground and there's a water element.
Yeah.
Is it a single
Yes,
use?
I choose you.
Yeah, it's a single use.
It's simple, but it is still friendly to you, which is good.
Woo!
For an hour.
Unlike Conjure Elemental, if you were to use that and someone breaks concentration, the elemental doesn't disappear. You just
Uh-oh.
you lost your concentration and keep it friendly.
Yeah, it keeps no loyalties after that.
Dispel it!
And it has a CR of 5.
Yep.
Wow, Jesus.
You were able to conjure the water elemental spirit. That is a CR 5 or lower, I believe.
It fills a 10-foot cube,
Yep.
so it's a large creature.
I like that.
It's basically what I threw at you guys earlier at sea. Yes, the week before.
I like
I
that.
figured that it would fit well that I did a water element as well too.
Cool.
All right. So I think this, after shopping and everything, I think this is actually a good spot to take a small little break.
Perfect.
So
We
I
will
will
see you guys back in a couple of minutes then.
Yep. Okay, welcome back.
All right, we're done shopping.
Yeah. So you guys still have 2 days.
Well, what's up? What's everybody else want to do?
We could go out in the woods and I can show you hunting.
Meh.
I've had plenty of land critters experience personally. Thank you.
Giant toads and everything.
Are there any jobs there? Any job boards? Can we look for a job?
Yeah, let's head back to the pub. I'll do a show and we can have some food. What time of day is it?
It's about mid-afternoon now.
Yeah, let's
You guys got back around or like 11, 12 o'clock-ish or so. And then you guys went shopping afterwards and spent a couple hours there getting things sorted.
yeah, let's head back to the pub and we can check the job board and I can do a show. We can have some food.
Sounds good.
All sounds like fantastic things.
Okay.
I'll watch it.
They'll have beer there. I've heard of beer.
You had beer up at the
Just kidding.
I'm more of a rum man myself.
I like whatever's free.
Nice.
You know that's hard to argue with.
And because I play for my food and drink, whatever.
Yeah. All right, give me a performance check.
Hell yeah, I will.
And then we move everyone to the tavern as well too.
25. I rolled a 14. I got a 25.
Yeah, it's a good night for you. You make like an extra 15 gold.
Sweet. What do you get when you cross a turtle with a llama? A turtleneck sweater. I love this. This is my second favorite character I've ever played.
Like a bra gets thrown upstage.
It's just dad jokes. Cool. So that's my room and board for the night.
All right.
I think we're also going to check the job board.
Okay.
I lost my great grandfather's fishing pole again.
It's in the exact same place.
Oopsie doops.
We wake up and we wake up the next day and we still have 2 days left for the boat. Groundhog's Day.
Right now, there's really nothing on the board. It looks like it's been cleared out.
Cat stuck in tree.
There is one thing there, though. Is that Crag, there is a request from a man named Crag to help tend to basically at least during for a couple days to help tend to the graveyard around here in the library.
Does it say where to meet him?
Let me see. I need to pull a different map. Okay.
Oh yeah. Hey Volthrak. What would you call a lizard folk with a high intelligence score?
What?
A lizard wizard?
An investigator.
Good too.
I wrote that one myself.
An investigator.
I made it about D&D.
Look, Ma, it's D&D.
This is what happens when I'm in quarantine. I can't do anything but write bad jokes.
Okay. There's. I'm just getting the name of this place. Give me a second. Okay. You. Let me do this. I will drag you guys over to the map.
New map.
To the map of Saltmarsh where you can meet them. I just need this to cooperate with Eh, hold on. No. Oh. There we go. It got to the right thing.
Ah,
All right. So up here near the top of the map, right up here, you can meet the man named Craig up there. It says to meet him at the gates of the cemetery, about 10 in the morning. For those who would like to help tend to
oh, we're doing this. All right.
I mean,
it's
we
on
don't,
it,
we don't
there's
have
no
to.
specific time. It's just a help poster saying that there's no specific time to this
I mean,
timetable.
we don't have to, Alex. But I mean, Griff is still asleep doing something.
Did we get a long rest, by the way? I didn't hear.
Yeah, it would have been at least a long rest back to the dock
Yeah.
because it was a 6-day journey there and back.
Cool. I'm just wondering because that determines how many luck points I got for the day.
Should be full.
Yeah, at the end of the day, you're looking at the job board.
Well, I'll do whatever the group wants to do, but I don't see any reason why we shouldn't go check out the cemetery.
All right, let's do it. Oh, gosh.
I mean, you don't have a boat yet, right?
No, I don't.
Might as well.
So you're going to help with that tomorrow then. Okay. Or
Where are we on this map?
The docks are down here,
Okay.
yep.
and then the cemetery is this, I think.
The cemetery is up here
Yeah.
by
Oh, here.
yep.
So we all have to travel. Oh no.
You don't have to travel. It's
I know.
within
It's
the
getting-
This is the town we're looking at.
Yep.
Okay. So what's at the cemetery again?
We're
There's a notice on the board saying that they want us to keep an eye on it.
we're meeting a guy there at 10 in the morning I forgot what the guy's name was.
Craig.
Craig. We're meeting Craig there
Got that
at
part.
10 a.m. to help him with a job that he has in the cemetery.
Okay.
Gonna bust some ghosts.
Ghost.
Like,
Zoinks!
Scoob.
Oink, oink, Scoob!
Would you go in there for 2 Voltrex snacks?
2 cuds.
2 Sheldon snacks?
Sheldon will go in there for nothing. Sheldon just likes going places, being a part of the group.
Sheldon just needs something to do.
Yep.
He needs a new audience.
Ooh, I wonder if there's any dead turtle jokes. Dead turtle jokes.
He's going dark.
I mean, it's a cemetery, right? I mean, we're doing the ghosts of Saltmarsh. I should have more dead jokes.
Gonna break out the dark humor book. What do you call a dead turtle?
Take the change the light bulb.
A doorstop.
What do you call a dead turtle? Dinner.
Soup.
Turtle soup is actually really good.
Is it? I never had it.
As long as it's made right, it tastes good.
Well, you can say that about
Is that true
anything.
about most things?
No, there's some things that just don't taste good. And there's some things that doesn't matter how they're made, they taste good. Like potatoes.
Or bacon.
I don't know. You can overcook a potato.
But can you?
Yeah.
No,
In a
because it just
microwave.
because
You
at a
just
certain
Cook it in a microwave.
You just turn it
at a
into-
certain point, potatoes just become mashed potatoes.
Or onions. It's hard to overcook them. They just get better.
No, you can definitely burn onions.
Well, you can burn it, but you can't really overcook it.
Yeah, well, but like if you're trying for caramelization and then burn it. I do like potatoes.
Okay.
Sheldon retires and becomes a potato farmer.
Hey Terry. Why are
Yeah.
lizard folk covered in scales?
I don't know. Tell me.
They're conscious of their weight.
Arr, 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 arr.
Got a lot of lizard folk jokes.
I mean, there's only so many things that are like turtle specific. I had to branch out to just other reptiles.
Yes.
It's
Sure.
it's too bad they don't like water. I heard lizard folk are wonderful navigators.
Arr, 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 arr. All right, let's go to the graveyard.
Yeah. It's morning. You guys get your food and everything.
How many artificers does it take to invent a light bulb?
What are you doing? No, I can't play with you.
All right, cemetery time. Cemetery time. Oh my God, it's cemetery time.
Cemetery.
I'm a cemeterian.
Is it a cemetery or a graveyard?
It is a cemetery.
Okay.
All right. So, as you guys walk up there, there is a very burly, but yet kind of sophisticated looking green half orc up there, just sitting at the gates of the cemetery, just waiting for if anybody's going to show up or not.
It's Dr. Dramsel.
Not everyone.
Hey, are you Craig?
Ah, yes, yes, I am. It
Nice to
seems
meet
that
you. I'm
someone.
Sheldon.
Nice to meet you. Just call me Craig.
I did.
I didn't think there was anything else to call you.
I mean, the paper just said Craig. Like, that's all I
That's
was
true.
gonna call
That's
you.
true. If I had a last name, I would introduce myself as Craig something.
No,
But
just Craig.
yep, just Craig.
All right.
Not everyone needs a
That's
last name.
weird. This is slightly suspicious.
I mean, I don't have a last name. I'm just Sheldon. I got a
me
shell.
neither.
Yeah, I see that. I do see that.
You want to touch it?
I'm still gonna attempt to insight
All together here to help
Craig here.
One at a time, guys.
Oh,
I'm going to.
I call here to help out with just tending to the cemetery. There is a lot of work to be done here.
No, what do you need done?
Well, mainly a few. We need to make sure that graves have not been disturbed. That nothing has been wanting to make its way out. Of course,
Oh, shit.
that no one's messed with anything. Any tombstones that have been knocked over, I would like those to be at least reset, put back into place, to respect their last wishes.
Well, I'm sure we could help with some of that.
Fair enough.
Plus, also in my spare time, if you guys do have if you guys could help, I help translate old texts that the king. In the king's library, or at least some texts that need to be translated are sent here from the Edeline library.
If it's written in Minotaur, I got you covered.
Or Aquan.
You guys speak more than one language.
I know Common.
Bilingual.
I know Elvish in common.
Oh yeah, it would just help at least, because they keep sending me stuff, and I can only go through it so fast. If I can clear some room, if I can actually clear some room from my actual study, then I could actually be a little bit more used around here and looking into more history-based things around this place.
Well, I can't do so much of the translating, but I mean, I'll go pick up some tombstones.
He's been drinking.
10 in the morning and Sheldon's already just gone.
I'm still suspicious about this, honestly.
I could see him as typically having like a loose buzz all the time.
Actually, I also know Goblin.
Can I insight check this dude? See if he's telling the truth or not?
Yeah, you can have an insight check.
I can do an insight check too. Here's mine.
I can't tell shit.
Keep in mind you have an extra GM inspiration for the day.
You know what? You're right. I'm gonna burn one of those.
Oh, you get a +0 to insight?
I have a +0 to insight. Oh god, it's worse.
I have a +5.
Never mind, I can't tell shit about this dude.
Yeah.
I think he's up to something, but I can't prove it.
You see,
Do you have any typical problems with things of a paranormal nature?
Ghosts. He's asking about ghosts.
If there's any spooks or specters?
if you want to know about ghosts and all that, I don't have. There's not as many cases as there once were hundreds of years ago. Before this town, before they asked for help from the king and everything, and up there at the capital, it used to be swarming with them because these lands were untamed.
What changed?
Yes. Do you not know about the history of this place?
I'm not really from here.
He's a cow.
I can see that, yes.
Yes.
He's the counter. But more specifically, a minotaur.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Big
I try
bull
not
man.
to be derogatory as some other.
Unfortunately, I'm used to it.
I can tell at least by the way he's saying he means no harm, which is good. After all, I'm used to all sorts of people judging me by first look, but
Can imagine so.
oh, we all get past it, that's for sure. Now, if you want to know the history about this place, you can sit down and talk about it as much as you would like, because I don't mind taking time, because right now there's only a few tombstones that have been knocked over. I don't. Further back, it looks like maybe one of them was messed with, but one of the graves was messed with. But it should be expected around here, because if you're the drowned forest, at least according to legends and the history of this area, was an incursion point of abyssal activity. Many centuries ago. Fortunately, the gods watching over this place and some
It seems
of the ancient civilizations were able to push them back, prevent
strangely calm.
whatever ancient cult was there from summoning the demon prince. And in the Dreadwood, there's another problem up there, which, judging by the looks of it, and he's looking over to you, Terry, seeing as you have at least some of the features of the uniform from the borough.
Okay.
I'm sure you know at least a little bit about it. It's up there with how the ancient Fae, or at least the ones who have betrayed their Fae kin up there, constantly plotting. Who knows what she's really up to?
this.
It's like there's an ancient grave hag up there.
This cult was there a symbol associated with them?
Well, they were a cult of Orcus, so their symbol was just Orcus' symbol.
But
To believe,
nothing that symbolize like the coin that Alexis has and the coin that I have.
Nothing we know.
Nothing with those.
So,
Do you want to show them?
you guys can show them if you want.
Show them the coin?
Sure, I'll show him the coin.
Okay, so I see that you've had a run-in with the ancient hag already, or at least one of her followers.
Say that.
That was a fun time. It really was, and I totally didn't hate everything about it.
One of her assistants.
I'm sure that someone who is used to the sea, as I can tell just from your aura. You have the same kind of aura that most of the fishermen out here have. They're not very comfortable up on the land. But yes,
I kind of lost on the land.
I believe that the one that would look like a black eye, right? Was the one that you Sheldon found, right?
The one that I found was a diamond, the black diamond with an eye in it.
Yeah, the black diamond with an eye. He's recognizing that.
Okay.
That is the ancient hags, and the ancient hag.
Oh, that is the ancient hag. Okay.
Yes.
So this hag, does she have any motivations or plots, you know?
Ancient hag, yeah. What did you ask?
This hag, does she have any motives or plots that you know of?
I mean, from reading in history itself and finding some of the ancient history books that I've been able to translate, it seems that she is. It mentions there are a few mentions which I kind of put together as there was a hag named Granny Nightshade. So over the centuries, her name just kept popping up. So if anything, I would say that she is just trying to insert herself in the places of power, or at least have influence on where people. There. Sorry, I had to close my windows.
I
because
sent
of
my
the
dog
dog
out
barking
to
out
scout
there.
the graveyard. He can pick up any weird trail. Set trail.
Not entirely sure where the pits are, so they are very out there. They're kind of all over the place. It almost seems like she wants everything to revolve around her, I would say, if anything. Like, if possible, if she found a way, she'd probably, knowing her type, from the reading of history and seeing stuff.
I guess hags typically don't need much to various plots.
Typically don't, though I wouldn't be surprised if she tried to push her with the god code or something, but let's hope that never happens.
Can I send Wolfie out to scout the graveyard while we're talking?
Yeah?
Digging up
Just to see.
bone.
You know, he may find something, and he may not, but he can go out there and around and see if he finds anything interesting.
Okay, have the dog give me a perception check.
Dog, give you a perception check.
I think that's at advantage because of keen senses.
Hold on, I can navigate to that. Let's see.
Smell related.
Perception.
Nice.
Good dog.
That's a nat 20.
I know. I see that.
Good dog.
Good boy.
So,
Well, if he gets a bone
probably, like, you guys are probably talking about, like, right over here. Ish or so. Kind of near the entrance, you found, like, a few benches to sit down on. Your dog runs over to... Your dog starts to pick up a scent over here and starts... running over there. Your dog does notice a grave that has been... It has been disturbed.
Okay.
And it's
Well, if
empty.
the grave is empty, you're saying?
Or at least that's what he sees.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go over there and check it out then. I'm sure he's barking up a storm.
All right.
Alright.
I'm gonna go with her.
All right. Oh. I was hoping today would be a little less uneventful. Last couple of weeks were just a little bit of a pain. All right. So, you guys walk over there, or you two. You guys give me a perception check.
Okay.
Just the two of them?
You know, yeah, if you guys aren't going with them, or are you still staying by to talk with?
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
I live in LA and it's really expensive.
So, you guys do see that there's a large mound of dirt by one of the graves that the dog is barking by. The tombstone has been broken,
Okay.
and you're seeing bits and pieces of wood as well too by the pile of dirt.
All right. Are there tracks or footprints around this?
Make a survival check for that.
Hmm. I don't know what tracks look like. I rolled a 1. I probably stepped on the tracks and destroyed them.
You're seeing about 2 different tracks. You see, like, very very light footprints about the size of your foot, and then you also see a very heavy indent footprint, like almost like turtle. You're seeing turtle footprints as well too.
She just seeing my footprints.
She's seeing your guys. All she sees is just your footprints. Think of Winnie the Pooh when he was just following his own footprints around in a circle.
I literally don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, fine. I grew up in a I grew up with a family like two younger brothers.
It's Winnie the goddamn Pooh.
So yeah, but still, she's following her own footprints around. And then she saw another pair of footprints. That was you following behind her.
Got it.
All right. Well, okay, maybe I can't follow the tracks, but Wolfie can. Should I roll Wolfie and see if he can follow the tracks?
You can see if he notices, yeah. If there's any other tracks besides you.
Let's see.
What's the weather like?
What would the tracking skill for the Wolfie
The weather is it's kind of a foggy / misty morning.
Can I just roll perception for him?
Yes. It wouldn't be with advantage because it would, but he does. So
Keen nose and keen eyes.
alright, I will allow advantage on this then, yes.
Good boy, Wolfie. Good boy.
Alright, so actually no, this wouldn't be a perception for him. This would be a survival.
He doesn't have a survival skill. At least it's not listed. He's got stealth, perception. That's the only 2 skills he has. So if we roll just what, wisdom for?
It would just
Yeah.
be wisdom.
All right, there it goes. He rolled a 10.
Oh, it was okay. So he does notice that about it looks like it's been about 6 hours or so ish that there is a couple of markings that are on the outside, like just like on the edge of the gravestone, not the gravestone, but the grave, as if something pulled itself out.
Awesome.
And just some very heavy footprints just going off in this direction.
Okay, let's follow them. Yay.
Terry, where are you going?
Something wicked went that way. I'm gonna go kill it.
All right. Sheldon,
Yeah.
but Terry found something. You want to come along?
I'm already with her.
Oh.
Yeah. You and Volthrak are the only ones who is still left sitting down.
I'm going to cast Detect Magic because I changed that out on the rest.
Okay. So, I mean, you and Terry Ping.
Need
Of
what?
course. You guys, you sense magic items on your friend and your allies.
Right.
Um, this grave. Something lingers here. Yes, that you do get a ping from.
Okay. Can I do I know as part of the spell I can tell?
You're able to determine what kind of school
Right.
magic it is, right?
Right.
Um, it is some sense of it's a mix. It's like there was an abjuration, sort of like if I'm right, that's protection. There's an abjuration sense,
Okay.
which is very, very faint, but then there's a stronger presence of necromantic.
Okay. Everybody. Yeah, something definitely crawled out of this hole.
Oh, good. Like that. All right then.
We're off to see the wizard. I'm gonna follow Terry, following Wolfie.
And I'm gonna follow Sheldon.
I'm also.
And I do it.
I'm also.
I do have my
BRB.
bow out. Whoa.
Okay.
I'll follow suit. Craig, I think we may have a problem here.
Yes.
Let me get. Actually, I'll move you guys on to another. There. This just works for a universally good travel map.
Looks familiar.
Oh, yeah, I need to delete. There we go. But it's a universally good travel map.
Theater of the
Want a
mind.
little bit more variety, you know?
Alexis.
Literally, just turn it upside down.
That's me complaining.
I know. I'm calling you by your in-game name.
I'm in the middle of the pack somewhere.
I am behind the wall of meat that is Sheldon.
Okay.
And by meat, I mean shell. The wall of shell.
Yeah, without the shell, Sheldon weighs like 10 pounds.
That would be the last one.
I cast Catapult on Sheldon and have him just Mario Kart down the entire path.
I keep trying to say I can go into my shell and have somebody throw me, and I want this to happen, but somebody has to be strong enough.
Thing is, I think we need like a belt of fire giant strength or something.
Or a potion of it.
I mean, that was.
I mean, I offered in the
I know
actual
it's and believe
at the
me,
shop
it's, it,
potion
it,
giant strength.
we just don't have any more money, Kevin.
I know.
I mean, as much as you've been giving us, you haven't been giving us a lot. I'm thankful for what I have, but I always want more.
Been giving us plenty. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That was 11 magic items that he had listed off. So, we're not going to buy all that.
Yes, true.
Oh, by the way, I give everybody another regular healing potion.
Oh, fantastic.
Which leaves me with 8.
I now have 4 of them.
Yep, you guys should also be having a decent stock of them at this point. I have 8 regular and 3 greater. Plus healing spells.
And special ointment.
And the special ointment. Oh, while we're walking into the forest, Kevin.
Yeah.
While we're walking, I'm gonna just, everybody's doing such a good job, and Wolfie is killing it with the tracking. Volthrak is a cow, and I love it. And Alexis. Where would we be without Alexis? We're gonna get a boat. And, I'm gonna spend 10 minutes while we're walking and use my inspiring leader feat.
Okay.
And everybody gets 8 temporary hit points.
I'm down. I like that.
Volthrak's a cow, and that's cool. I'm a turtle. They're not here right now, but we have a dragon and a lizard and a cat.
Wait, we have a lizard. Oh yeah, H. Lizard.
And Alexis, what race are you?
I'm a shifter.
Right. Oh, we got a wolf and another wolf. Man, we're just a fucking zoo.
It's more like a cat actually, but
We're just a zoo. Hey man, I bought a zoo. I'm Matt Damon. I bought a zoo.
God, it's
Oh my
forgot about that.
Sheldon's laugh is basically like Jimmy Carr's laugh.
All right. So, as a traveler, give me perception checks.
Ten.
10.
Perception.
oh, that's not bad. 17.
All right. All right. So 10 to 713. All right. And then Terry, give me a survival check as well too to see if you keep following.
Do you also want a perception check from the wolf?
Yeah, the wolf can give a perception check as well too.
Look. I got 8 survival, but Wolfie got a 19. I don't know what the 25 is about. I just did it twice.
It rolls an advantage.
Because you roll at advantage.
Ah, okay.
So you roll your survival with advantage because your wolf is helping out so much.
Okay.
So your survival, you get to one more chance.
Okay. I'll survive. I did slightly better.
All right. It does take a little bit longer. You're following the track, but the tracks, but it is taking a little bit longer.
Okay.
So, first hour. Fine. Second hour. Give me perception checks.
For me and the wolf, right?
Yep.
Or for just them or for everybody?
Everyone, if you guys want.
Perception?
Yep. 10.
4.
The wolf's getting tired.
My perception checks are getting less and less.
Just always garbage.
Time
Oh, yeah,
for
you-
time for a new
take
guy.
Look at it. Me and Wolfie are perfectly aligned. They said.
Your wolf has advantage on this perception check too. So it rolls one more time.
Okay. Oh yeah, for sight and for smell.
Nice.
Okay. Let's see. What happened? So,
Jesus Christ, it's still
you're first to notice because it's a very wafty, it's a very strong scent. The scent of decay is very strong.
Okay. What are we looking at here?
Oh, he catches the scent up ahead about, it's probably about like 200 feet ahead. The smell hasn't hit you guys yet, but it's hit him.
Okay. I indicate that we should go forward stealthily. Very stealthily.
You know, I'm real good at those.
Yeah, me too.
I'm supposed to be good.
Natural 20, 29.
Okay.
17 gives me a 21.
I have entered the stealth dimension.
Look what I rolled though.
That's pretty good.
Here comes Volthrak with the nat 1. Everybody over 20 except for Volthrak.
$17
Not bad.
at disadvantage.
Nice. What would it have been regularly?
Oh, the other one was like the other one would have been 19. So I actually rolled pretty good.
Oh, you rolled great. Go you.
Yeah.
Terry, I think you need to roll for Wolfie as well.
Yes.
Oh, stealth. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Stealth.
Nice. Who needs pass without a trace?
Although I do have that spell, but
Oh, do you?
yeah.
Oh.
Well, that would have been so much helpful. I would have rolled a 39.
I mean, we don't need it for the four of us, but you know,
Volthrak.
Aish and Griff.
Volthrak.
Volthrak only because he's got shit armor.
All right.
I mean, it's good armor, but it's bad for stealth.
Good armor.
It's bad for stealth. Oh wait, you're wearing Mariner's armor, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah, but it's scale mail.
Okay.
I really want some half plate, but it's fucking expensive.
Talk to your man. Sure, we can find you some half plate. And by that, it's just going to be like a plate that I cut in half and hand to you.
You shall. Thank you.
Hey, that's what I do.
It's got like
Those giants?
you know. It's got like spaghetti on it, just falling off.
Bits of ketchup. It's just like globs and globs of ketchup.
So, if you want me to do the spell, and I can do the spell.
Oh, I don't think you need to. We all rolled really well.
Okay.
You don't need to.
All right. Anyway, moving right along.
Give me a second while Gold20 actually catches up. I need.
See, this is what I actually did. I just jumped onto Sheldon's back, and my cloak of Elvenkind blended me in with him.
Really quick, how much do you weigh?
Not a lot.
Because my strength isn't that high.
You have just enough strength to carry yourself.
Mine is.
I mean, my strength is 12. Yeah, it's really weird being a large character with like no strength.
Just like real life.
Big bull man.
Okay.
So,
So do we know that's all there, Kevin?
You guys haven't walked up. You guys are stealthing up there. They haven't seen you, but you can see through the trees that there is a small crowd.
As we get closer, I want to find my way to there.
All right.
I'm not saying I'm going ahead of the group, But as the group
Yeah.
moves forward, that's the direction I want to go.
Okay.
Don't split the party. Don't split the party.
I'm probably
It's
going
not
to
splitting if we're within 30 feet of each other, or like 60 feet of each other.
I know.
All right, gang, let's split.
I'm gonna take cover like right here, behind the great. Probably just rocks.
We're in a cemetery. It's a tombstone.
Are we still in the cemetery?
No, if you pass by a small little, there is along the road a small tiny that looks like it was just maybe some people who passed away that were, rather than leave them for dead
It's the crosses
or
on the
leave
side of the
leave
road.
them on the ground, buried them. Someone made like a proper no, it's just a blank. It's a blank tombstone or like rock that's been chiseled into a tombstone.
It's like when you're on the highway and you see crosses on the side of the road.
Yes.
Cool, they're my cover.
God will shield me.
Bean isn't here.
That was very much out of character.
I know. I'm making dumb
There are
jokes.
no gods.
My God is my shell.
But at least we have something to believe in.
It loves me and it protects me. It gives me warmth and shelter.
And it makes me look like
At night,
Shell is
at
love.
night,
Shell is
thank
life.
you for all the. Your shell is your patron.
Actually, that's not far off.
The Order of the Blessed Shell.
I chose Look as my deity, so that's actually not far off.
All right. So, those of you striking closer, give me perception checks.
Oh, sweet! That's a great roll.
Eight,
10.
9.
Yeah, I rolled super good.
Bad roll. I have so I don't have any wisdom, so my perception's only +4 based off of expertise. The one you roll above like a 12 is good to me.
All right, so Wolfie rolls. Yeah,
he rolls. His smeller is working just fine at
his
22.
smeller and eyesight is working great, along with his hearing. So, up ahead, Alexis. You're the only one. You and Wolfie. I swear, I need to disconnect Alexa. All right, you, Alex, and Terry's dog, Wolfie, are the only ones that know.
Excuse me.
Wolfie just has like an odd look of, at least, he doesn't recognize anything about these people except for this one here.
I see.
There is like the figure has its hood down, and it's a tiefling. It's like a purplish skinned tiefling with long horns coming out of the back that slightly curl. Very elegantly jeweled as well too. But you notice this immediately. That is wearing black and red robes,
Excuse me.
and on the very on kind of it's got on the chest where the chest would be black, like it's got like black sleeves with like red sleeves with black embroidered symbols.
Does it look like my challenge coin?
And you also, at least you rolled high enough to at least hear, and the dog rolled high enough to hear as well too. That if only I could have gotten more from that grave, but oh well. This will do. And these two trolls here that I stumbled upon a couple weeks ago, they'll do fine. They'll do fine. Or okay, as I would say. No,
We all gonna die?
No. You lot. March south. When you get about I will let you know in about 5-6 hours. Start marching inland.
I'm gonna move up to these rocks right here. I'm gonna fire it.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
Yeah, I'm fine.
You're fine. Yep.
And I'm gonna pull out my hand crossbow. Shoot this guy with a +1 bolt.
Which one?
This one just right here.
Okay. Let me do this.
I'll take it a 25 will hit.
25 will hit. Yes.
Hold on. Uh, 22 damage. Or no, 21 damage. My bad. And then I'm with a +1 bolt. And then I'm going to hide again.
All right.
And thank God for advantage.
Yes, thank God for advantage. So, what was everyone else's stealth roll as they got up here?
18.
Ugh, a 10.
Eight.
Okay, I need everyone to roll initiative, by the way.
27.
Roll what initiative?
Yes.
There you go.
Oof,
I'm on the board.
Durns.
It's already
At least-
there.
At least Durns, it's like you already had an initiative round.
Well, I rolled an 11. I just punched in my thing into the board already.
I know. I'm saying at least it's like you already had an initiative round.
Another 8.
You gotta love surprise round, and you have to love sneak attack.
Oh, hell yeah.
Kidding me? I just did 21 damage to that stupid fucking bitch right there.
No, that was fantastic. I'm just remarking about your initiative. But luckily you had your surprise round, so it's like you're at the top of the initiative.
Technically, all you get to do is just act before anybody else. No one gets. If a creature is surprised, does not get a turn against on the round against the creature that is surprising.
There's my initiative, 23. Oh, no. I did roll it. Sorry. I'm getting tired.
So Kevin,
Yeah.
is this an ally?
You have not seen him yet
Okay.
because your perception roll was like
Oh, it was shit, yeah.
yeah. You do not see him because he was behind
Okay.
all the other zombies.
He's a necromancer.
All right, let me do descending.
Oh, hell yes. Hell yeah, Batman. Hell yeah.
All right. So against this one, you took 20 damage.
I think they only ever put one season of the Batman animated series onto Netflix, and that's a crime, honestly.
Best
There you go.
Joker ever.
Greatest Joker.
So,
Best representation of Batman ever.
Mark Hamill.
Alexis,
That's me.
you shoot the ogre, yes, and
Is it dead? It better be dead.
no.
Well, now I'm just disappointed.
It's like, oh, and it just releases the breath. And it's just turning around, looking. I will say because of the trees, it's hard to see you, Volthrak. But
Thanks.
this guy sees you guys and is like, ugh, I have more things to deal with. And he gives them the command to leave none standing. to these guys. Oh, why is it moving? God, all I want to do is just highlight people. There you go. But yeah, Evan, it's your turn.
All right. The first thing I'm going to do is cast Shatter at second level,
Okay.
and if
Oh,
And if
those poor bastards.
and if I do it right here, I should be able to hit all of them.
It's a square, right?
It's a 10-foot radius circle. I can definitely hit the. I can definitely hit these four. The three small ones, and then this big one. It's gonna be a judgment call for you whether or not I hit the other one, because it's just on the edge. Like, technically, it's in that square that I am hitting, but it'll be a judgment call for you.
Because it does take up such a large space, I will say it does hit.
Sweet.
Because you want to do it from right here?
From right, well, basically it's that. It's instead of you got it snap to center. I'm using snap to corner.
Ah, okay. So you want to use a corner.
Yeah, so I'm using that corner as my like center point, and so it should hit
Oh,
the three small.
It's just out of.
No, that's fine. Totally fine. So it hits the
I'll
three
say
small.
it's just out of it then.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense. So it hits the three small ones and the one big one, and it's a DC 14 con save.
Okay. So the big guy, the once what was an ogre that is now got like half its jaw missing. You can see bones poking out of it. It's a DC 14.
Yeah, DC 14 con save.
All right, so that fails. So one zombie succeeds. Two zombies succeed. All right. So
26 damage, and successes take half.
all right. So
And any
this
non
zombie here and that zombie there fail. So it's 26 points of damage.
26 on the failed saves. And then for my bonus, I'm going to turn to Terry and say, "We thought they were going to taught us a lesson. They were wrong." And give you a bardic inspiration.
All right.
So Terry, you have an extra D6.
Okay.
All right. So let me do the damage on this one first, because that just brings it down to. All right, so the ogre It's still up. Or the what's left of the ogre. Chunks of him have flown off, but he is still standing. This one here. His legs are left standing, but the torso and one of his arms have flown off.
Nice.
The thing is, it looks like it twitches for a second and then goes as it just rears its head up.
Cool.
So it's still up.
That's fine. That's my turn. So Terry, the bardic inspiration is an extra D6 on basically any D20 you roll is an extra D6.
You're Lord Bard, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So yes, Terry, it's your turn.
Okay, so I'm going to shoot this guy with my bow. And
All right.
before that, I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on him.
Nice.
Okay.
So that's an extra D6, and then plus he's marked. He can't hide from me. I think that's it. So let me go here to my actions and do longbow. So I can't really. What does this thing read? So he got an extra 6 points on top of the 13, assuming I hit him.
No, it would be an extra 6 points, or it's an extra D6. So you'd have to roll a D6.
Okay.
But you don't add it to damage. You add it to your attack roll.
Oh, okay.
And you don't have to spend it. You don't have to spend it right now. You can hold on until you're like, oh, that was a little low. I want to add a little buffer.
Okay,
All right.
that I can do.
So 17 does hit. He's like, oh. So the 13 was just. Oh, you did like max damage.
I know.
So 13, and then you roll a d6 and add the hunter's mark damage.
2.
So 15. All right. All right, it is their turn. And Hunter's Mark, what does that do again?
Okay, let me read it. It says, you choose a creature you can see within range and mystically mark it as your quarry until the spell ends, and it's got a duration of up to an hour. You deal an extra 1d6 damage to the target whenever you hit it with a weapon attack, and you have advantage on any wisdom or perception or survival check you make to find it. If the target drops to 0 hit points before the spell ends, you can use it
Yeah,
to
okay. That's what the main thing I wanted to know was the tracking part.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you were to do this. Let's Oh, that's me as well. All right. So then, it doesn't have that. Well, looks like a fading meeting, but today I don't need to deal with you. And he's going to pull out his book and start waving his hand around. You've seen this. You guys have seen this motion before.
He's trying to teleport away, right?
He's just going to wave his hand around to make like a circular door, and he just walks through it.
Nobody can get an attack in before he's done. How long does it take him to cast that spell?
It's an action.
Oof.
Wow, everyone keeps running away.
It doesn't provoke an attack of opportunity for me to shoot him again?
No, it does not.
And I don't
The only
have
time
to
I think you
yet.
would do that is if you had Mage Slayer, but Mage Slayer is, I think, within 5 feet, right?
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he sought to be within melee. Yeah, and here I am without dispel.
You would need counterspell for that.
Or counterspell.
Yeah, counterspell is the spell that you want because that's a reaction.
Terry, don't forget you also have your wolf's action on your turn.
That is true too.
I'm gonna have the wolf attack this guy then.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. I need to move the wolf for you. I keep on forgetting I need to do that. All right. So what does the wolf roll to hit?
Let's see. Let's see. It's a good question. So he's got bite and here we go. Bite.
Oof.
A 7 does not hit.
Okay.
As it just it goes to get a grip on it, but its teeth just slip off.
Okay.
All right, now it is their turn. So, let's see, how much movement does that thing have? Corner. All right. So this one here is going to just start blundering its way over towards you guys. And it is going. It does. Your wolf does get an attack of opportunity against it, Terry.
Okay. Wait.
An 8 just hits.
Good.
Oh wait, no.
14 hits. 14.
14 hits.
But his 8 is 8 damage.
Okay, 8 points of damage. Alright, and it has to make a strength save, right?
Yeah.
Is it medium or small? What's the sizing limit?
Let's see. Bite, melee weapon attack to hit, reach 5 feet, 1 target, piercing damage. If the target is a creature, it must succeed on a DC 11 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
Okay.
How's them apples?
It just bulldozes on by. It succeeds with like a 25.
It's like rip a chunk out of it along the way.
Yeah, that's exactly what your dog does. Your dog has a piece of its calf or cankle. But it's going to make an attack against you, Sheldon.
It can see me through the trees it is standing in. Yes, no.
Yes, because you guys can see them and they can see you.
Okay, that's fine. I figured I would have gotten a little bit of cover because of the trees.
You got cover up until it stepped on part of the tree.
Got it.
Because of how big it is.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's the spell game over there. So.
Oh, I'm sure that does not hit. A 12 does not hit.
No, it does not.
As it just blunders one of its arms straight down on top of you, it bounces off your shell.
Bounce, bounce.
So you feel the impact of that at first. If that had made full contact with you, it would have hurt. Oh, wait, no, never mind. You see it like dragging. You see it dragging one of its it's replaced a club with like this tree branch. It replaced whatever tree branch it was using. This very grim looking metal spiked ball. But yeah. So that zombie. That's that. This zombie is still confused, turns, and it's going to try and figure out who shot it, or else if it has enough intelligence to do that. No, it does not.
Plus, I have a 20 to stealth right now, so.
I know. It probably wouldn't have. So, let's see. It's going to use its action to try and see if it can see people or not. No. It's too stupid to. It is too stupid to try and figure out what to do. It's going to stand there idle. Like,
Did the caster piece out? Damn.
yes.
Alright,
Low key, I never had them planned on finding you guys anyways, but I need more story links. And I figured it'd be perfect to have this kind of thing.
He gets to live for now.
Yeah.
One of these days I'll be rolling fistfuls of D6.
Oh, I know you will be. So.
Kevin, are you talking?
I am talking now, yes. Or
Okay.
can you not hear me?
Sorry, I wasn't sure. I heard you go, and then it sounded like you just went silent. So.
Yes, I did, because
he stopped talking.
It sounded like his audio cut off.
No, I critted against the wolf.
Oh no.
Yeah, so Terry, the wolf that bit this one here is just gonna lash out.
As part of my inspiring leader thing, the wolf also got those 8 extra hit points.
Yeah.
Just because it might help.
So let me change that. It's at, I can change that. It's at 19 hit points. Okay, it does help slightly, actually. As it takes 8 points of bludgeoning damage. As it just smacks it across the side. So those 8 hit points did help. It kept it back at full health.
Nice. That's good.
So, let's see. They're not very stupid. They're not very smart. So, I think if they notice. All right, it's still going to get 2 more attacks against it. So 17 hits. Okay, and the 6 does not hit. So it's taking 1 more. One more hit, it's taking 4 more points of damage. Alright, your wolf's at 7 hit points. Alright, Durns, it's your turn.
Huzzah. Man, if only I had fucking lightning bolts. Look how perfect that is.
I know, they're in a perfect line.
Instead, we're gonna stick to my specialty.
Shoot big guy and hide.
Shoot big man and go hide, yes. Does a 14 hit?
A 14 does hit. They're still fairly easy to hit.
Uh, 16 damage. And then, of
You're
course,
shooting the one that still is very confused, right?
yes.
Okay.
Just All right, going for the other shoulder now, just to really fuck with him. And then time for the old specialty.
Hide. You were hidden. It doesn't see you.
You know what? I have movement. Yeah, can I get to there? Or do I have to? Yeah, I can get to there. Never mind. Yep, just gonna back off for now and try and come up behind the party here.
Okay. I will say you used your hide action inside the trees here. And it's looking rough. As you took like another chunk off of its shoulder.
Gotta love +1 bolts.
Alright. Bullcrack, it's your turn. You're muted, by the way. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Seeing this. Oh, wait, hang on. Okay. So just seeing this one come lumbering up, I'm just gonna just go and try and smack it.
Okay.
Schmack, schmack.
Smack and whack. Okay. That is, let me see here. Okay. Woo! That's a natural 19. I crit, right?
Oh yeah, you're a
do.
champion.
Yeah.
You crit.
It's 16 points of damage.
All right. As you just take a chunk out of its. You take a chunk out of its other calf that you noticed where the dog took a chunk out of. So you see the other calf and just decided to take a chunk out of that.
All right.
It's got to be hurting.
Yeah, it is. They are hurting, though it's hard. It is hard to tell, just because
It's already looks hurt.
it already looks hurt.
Just all the time. I think that'll be my turn.
All right. Sorry for doing this, Terry, but
Oh, the dog.
yeah, it's gonna hit the dog. 10-foot 10-foot radius. Sorry, it'll hit all three of these plus the one that's in front of me and the wolf. Second level shatter.
Okay, then you're gonna feed one of your health potions to my dog.
I mean, I asked you what its con save was, and you never answered.
Sorry, I don't think it has one. Does it?
Maybe it's just regular Constitution.
So all
12.
5 of those need con saves.
So it's only a +1.
Yeah, it's +1.
Here's the thing as well too, Sheldon. If it fails its save and you do more than its normal health,
Right.
like if you do like 22 points of damage,
Yeah, I know.
that outright kills it, so you can't bring it back.
Wait, I thought it was double the amount of health that it has.
Yeah, double the health. It has 11 hit points.
That's a 16. According to my thing here, it says 16 hit points.
Yeah.
Oh, so it has 16 hit points. Okay.
Yeah.
And then it had the eight temporary hit points on top of that, which do
Yeah,
count.
temporary hit points don't.
They count into the double for death.
No, they don't.
I thought they did.
Nope.
Okay.
Temporary hit points are just hit points that need to go through that any damage needs to go through first.
I'm still casting the spell at 2nd level. It's already been done. But if I kill the wolf, I'm sorry, you can get another one. You haven't even named it.
Just go ahead. Just go ahead.
14.
Another one.
25. This D8 rolls really well. 25 damage for a failed save, half that for a success.
25.
And it's DC 14.
All right, so that'd be 13 points of damage. Then.
Yeah, 12 or 13, however you want to rule it.
Oh yeah, it'd be 12 then because it would go down. Yeah.
Yeah, it's half. So it's if you want to round it up or round it down, it's up to you.
Okay, so the dog's at 0. Because it had 16 hit points, and then it took the 8. Or no, it took 4. That's right. It took 8. It got rid of the extra hit points from the 8. Then it took 4 points, so it was at 12. But the other ones, one does not succeed. One. Oh, hold on. Okay. All right. So this one here fails, and it's how much damage?
25 for fail.
Okay.
And which one? You didn't actually highlight anything. Okay.
That one there. The one that was half of itself.
Okay.
All right, it is dead. This time it is shattered to pieces.
Nice.
Shattered to pieces.
Okay, Gandalf.
Okay, so now.
It's the drama teacher from It's Always Sunny.
All right. This one here also is shattered to pieces as well too.
Nice.
The dog is also shattered to pieces.
The dog is hurt.
Can't cast another spell.
All right.
It's okay. We'll find a necromancer and we'll fix it.
And then what about
And the third one is shattered to pieces as well too.
And then what about the big one right in front of us?
Good boy.
Yeah, I was about to roll for that. I was rolling to see if these 3 were dead.
Got it. Sorry.
Because they only had 10 hit points left. And the one that rolled a 19 on save couldn't outdo the damage.
Nice.
I rolled so high, if I rolled high on one of these guys, they would have lived. Alright, and then his save is... Alright, he fails, but he takes how much damage?
25.
It is hurt.
No way, it's not down
It
yet?
is much hurt. It's barely standing.
Oh.
Listen, I've done like
And
40
you
plus
watch
damage to this guy.
chunks of it, like a few fingers fly off. of each hand. You see an eyeball just go poof. You see its bottom, what's left of its bottom jaw get tossed in another direction. You see ribs just flying left and right.
And because of the direction, it all blasts towards us.
Yeah.
Well, that's the end of my turn. Oh wait, no, I'm going to turn to Voltrak and give him Bardic.
That's a D6.
It's an extra D6 on any ability or attack roll. And I'm going to say... What? Voltrak, really quick. What do you call a lizard folk barbarian?
What?
An instigator.
I got like an eyeball hanging from my horn.
But yeah, it's an extra D6. One more level and it's a D8. And then that's my turn. So,
Terry, is your turn?
Terry, you're up.
So I'm going to transfer the Mark of the Hunter to this guy,
To which one? Oh, that one?
Wait,
Okay.
the big one right in front of me,
Did
and
we-
I'm going to shoot him.
Are we going to track
Okay.
You're at
You have
disadvantage
disadvantage.
unless
Is
you
that too
take.
close?
Yeah, you got to step back.
Okay, that's what I'll do then. Step back to what, like here? Is that far
As
enough?
long as you're not within melee, you're fine.
Okay.
Could you?
Yeah. You get an attack of opportunity.
But it is
This
an AR.
Well, could you still sense the guy before you transferred the Hunter's Mark?
Well, he's gone, right? I mean, I can't sense him anymore.
If he's still in range of the Hunter's Mark,
Oh.
right?
Wow, that's a good question.
Yeah, you can track him.
What level did you cast the Hunter's Mark at?
First level.
It doesn't follow. It follows invisibility, but if he transported, which is what it sounds like, even if he's within range, the transport breaks the spell.
Really?
That's how it's always been ruled in games I played.
Let me see.
Kevin can rule it differently, but that's my experience with it.
I didn't know that.
Like, because basically it was like with level 1, even Misty Step breaks it because for that split second you're leaving the plane of existence.
Uh-huh. But if you cast at higher levels,
The higher the level, the stronger the
Basically, the longer the duration. So at third and fourth level, it's 8 hours. And then
but also
at fourth,
the higher.
at fifth level or higher, it's 24 hours. But
I think it was ruled that way because it doesn't explicitly talk about like leaving that plane. The spell doesn't specifically talk about leaving the plane of existence. So it's always been a GM call, but
yeah, if they were to go to an actual different plane, then yes, you can't target them, but they are on the same plane. So they're doing is magically transporting from one place to another. It's not leaving the plane
Right.
itself.
So basically, he's disappeared from my senses, right?
Depends how far away.
You do sense him off in the distance. He's just very far off in the distance.
Okay, so I can't. If I can still sense him, I
You
can't
can
transfer.
sense him, but I would say it's impossible to track, just because he left no footprints.
Well, whatever. I'm gonna shoot the. I'm gonna shoot the big ogre guy.
Okay, but he is going to get attack of opportunity against you.
Okay. You want to do that first before I shoot him?
Yeah. You were doing well for saves, not for hits. All right. A 12 does not hit you.
Well, okay.
All right. Yeah, it's dead. It is dead. How would you like to do this?
Went right up through his nose into his brain cavity.
Okay. So as the arrow travels up, like it rips and tears. It rips and tears like a hole through it, and out at the top, you see chunks of brain just fly out.
Nice.
Troll boogies.
Now, if you want to go tend to your dog,
I do. Can I feed it a health potion?
I will allow it. Yes, I will allow you to use a health potion on behalf for its turn.
Oh, you're spending its turn for it. Okay.
Yeah.
So it would be before you get to it.
Yeah.
It needs to roll a Constitution. It needs to roll at least one death save.
Okay. So I just rolled Constitution for it.
Yep.
Well, how many points did it take after all?
It took exactly the 0.
Ooh.
It does have one fail, but you're about to get rid of that anyways.
Doesn't really matter.
Okay.
You heal it.
How many points does it get back? All of them?
Roll your health potion, which is I believe 2d4, right? Plus 2.
2d4 plus 2. Yeah, I think so.
Potion of healing.
Yeah, 2d4 plus 2.
7 points.
Dog's
As its eyes just blink open really fast, and it looks up to you. And it starts to lick you.
It starts growling at Sheldon.
Yeah, congratulations.
All right. So that is its turn. I can get rid of the zombies off of this.
Zombies and zombies.
All right. Touch me. All right. Having no concern for that. Can't make it. It's just going to step on like one of the arms as it's going through. And it is going to try and hit you, Volthrak.
Me?
Yes. A 14 doesn't hit you, right?
Nope.
As it just walks up and slams its morning star in front of you.
It's kind of hopping away.
All right. That's its turn.
My turn, finally.
Yes.
I can move through these trees, right?
Yes, you can barely see through them.
Well, can I move through them?
It would be difficult terrain.
Cool. I'm not looking to get far. I just want to pop out here and do my thing.
Do what you're gonna do.
What you gonna do?
So that'll be a 21 to hit.
That hits.
For 16 damage, or no, 17 damage. I keep forgetting, for some reason, the +1 bolts don't calculate into my damage, but I'm using those.
Yes.
And then, and is Volthrak big enough for me to just hide behind him?
No.
Cool. I'm going to fade back into the trees.
Okay.
Homer Simpson.
Yes.
I think Family Guy did that too.
26. Just like I was never even there.
All right, so it's at. It's looking hurt.
It's looking hurt.
You see
Well,
more
Zach, don't forget
chunks
you
of
have
it
that,
missing.
that D6.
Yeah.
Do all the damages.
Okay.
I'm just remembering when Ephraim was single-handedly harassing that ogre. What was his name? Whisper?
Never.
Never, that's it. I missed that game.
Yeah, they're
I'm
good.
guessing that's Randy's game.
It's a 21 to hit.
That hits.
So yeah, I haven't checked the Slack recently. Is there talk going on there?
Not really.
So can I add the inspiration to damage, or just attack rolls?
It's just a hit, but Kevin keeps throwing all these low AC creatures at us.
That's okay. Oh, fine.
If it was a valid bard, we could add it to hit.
That's next campaign. It's 9 damage.
No, I think my next character is going to be a barbarian. It's the one class I haven't played.
Barbarians are super fun. You just gotta have no brain cells.
Which is perfect because I have no brain cells.
There's got to be some smart part or smart bird.
No.
It's looking very rough as you're taking out
They're not
like, part of
inclined.
its,
All right,
part
it's
of its
back,
meat.
is it back up to me then?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to bonus action Healing Words the wolf.
Okay.
All is forgiven.
For 9 points of health.
All right.
And then I'm going to swing at the asshole in front of me with my special rapier that I have named Clobbert.
Okay. Wolf is at full health now, though.
Sorry, what?
The wolf's at full health. Because
Cool.
it had 16.
Yeah, and it's a 23 to hit.
23 hits.
Max fucking damage for 11 points. This D8 rolls really well. It's 11 points for that one.
It's looking rough.
Still,
Like you can see it's barely standing.
all right.
Dirty one.
I put 3 fucking sneak attack bolts into this thing.
And both
Yeah.
I hit it and I hit it. Oh my god! That's the end of my turn.
Okay. Terry, it's your turn.
Moment of glory.
Get another one.
I'm going to shoot him. I'm going to shoot him.
Okay.
Shoot them with your arrow.
Oh,
That hits.
I think I hit him.
14 points of piercing damage.
Plus, did you move the hunter's mark over?
No, because I didn't kill him. He has to go on 0 hit points for me to move the mark.
Oh.
So he's still marked for the next hour.
Oh, if he's still marked, you roll your
No, she marked the guy that vanished.
Yeah, he's still marked, but he didn't die, so I can't.
The only time that she would be able to move it over is if the only way that she'd be able to move it over is she dropped the spell and recasted it.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
What we got?
It's still 14 points of damage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Looking hurt.
That was good there. I like that.
Okay. Well, here's the thing.
Yeah.
He reappears.
No.
That would be a good thing.
So, first, tell me how would you like to shoot the arrow, and where would you like to hit?
Center mass. Right through his heart, if I can get that close.
Okay. So, as just a with his chest cavity kind of just in the heart of the arrow emerges, like it rips through. It takes a couple of the, like it shatters the rib cage, and like it crunches open as it pushes out.
Awesome.
The ogre starts to fall forward, but then places the foot out. Boom, it's on one knee. And
Did
proceeds
the
to
undead
start getting back
resilience
out.
thing.
Yes.
Just sneeze on him and he's dead.
Well, here's the thing. You still have your wolf.
Ooh. You're full health wolf.
All right, yeah. Tell the wolf to go attack him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bite him on the toe.
Your full health wolf, by the way.
Okay.
Full health plus eight hit points.
No. It doesn't get those hit points back.
No, there. It's. What's the other one that's not temporary hit points? It doesn't matter. We'll talk about it on Discord.
Bid for 9.
All right. So, it hits. Let's see what happens. How would you like Wolf to kill it?
He goes for the neck. Rips the head off.
Okay, so as your wolf jumps, it run as it's starting to get back up. As it's starting to get back up, your wolf does like a running leap, but then leaps off of its back and just digs its teeth right into the back of its neck and uses the momentum to rip the rest of its neck off, and the head just lofts forward.
Yay! Good Wolfie. Yucky though. I'm about to wash his mouth out with soap after this.
He's got the corpse breath.
Yeah.
All right. So, that's it.
Yay!
Mission is over.
We did it. Of course, we didn't catch the guy. That's why I tried to kill him first.
But he's so smart.
Well,
I
spell
think it only
doesn't
lasts an
work
hour at
great.
level 1.
Yeah.
So
Can
if
I
we can
tell
find
how far
him-
away he seems to be?
He's about distance-wise.
Yeah.
He's about it's about 1,400 feet.
Hey,
Really?
Oh, that's it?
So he's off in the southern direction.
Do we want to save looting the bodies and moving on for next session?
Yeah, because I'm
I can tell you this
tired.
right
I gotta
now.
go to sleep,
The
guys.
I don't imagine they have any.
Actually, I can tell you this now.
Yeah.
These two ogres here, Alexis, with your keen mind, you recognize them.
Oh, fuck. We've already killed these ogres.
Yeah.
Don't bother looting them. They don't got shit on them as it is.
Why do you think I picked this specific kind of person?
Burn the bodies?
Are we
Not all of them, actually.
calling it for the
Ice
night?
didn't burn the bodies at the. You remember where you saw these ones specifically? You remember that camp? Like that fortress?
Mhm.
Oh, the one
Within
that
the forest?
Asia wasn't there for it, was he?
Shade.
No.
Well, Gabe wasn't there. Yeah, fuck. Alright. Still don't bother looting them. They don't got shit.
But we'll save all that for next week, yeah?
Yeah, I'm done there.
Or for next session.
Yeah. When we fight the corpse of the gelatinous
For you
cube.
guys, since you guys still only have like a day before the ship gets there.
I mean, a day in game, but But we're calling it the end of the night from tonight.
Yes.
Cool. I'll see you guys on Saturday.
Yep. I'll see you guys Saturday. It's 8 o'clock, I believe, right?
Yep.
Yes.
All right.
See ya.
All right.
Peace.
Bye.